when you're beat up and you're not really injured, but just like beat up, you're not wanting to train, like motivation is low, give yourself permission to cut volume while trying to keep intensity high. If you're anything like me, you've seen like, oh, I need to deload, or you think that deloading is something that is a super necessary part of training. Ideally, we would really manage the fluctuations in performance well so that we don't have to have like massive deloads. I think I posted today on regression to the mean on Instagram, and I think that's a really important thing to understand. And if you're having a string of crappy performance, it's probably because you've accumulated some fatigue. This could be both physical and mental. I don't really think those two need to be separated. If work stress is high, if life stress is high, and you might not perform as well. You might perform great because the gym is your outlet or training is your outlet, and you just want to go do some stuff. A lot of things are possible. But one of the things that you can do is just, instead of like dropping everything down, like cutting volume, cutting intensity, is just keep your volume or keep your intensity like relatively high for you. Hit a few heavy sets of like 1, 2, or 3 or something like that, right? And then drop your volume significantly. Do that for a few days or a week, and then go back into training and see how you perform. So much of this is test and retest, and yes, we can use good principles and look at quality programs and like try to assess what's going on there, but everybody's got to kind of figure out how they respond. But in general, I think people just hammer volume, I think, to some extent, because it's like, oh, workout should take me an hour or XYZ. So they do more work than they need to. Yesterday I played basketball in the morning, and I was supposed to do a sprint workout that probably takes like 30 to 40 minutes. And I just did like 15 to 20 minutes, quick warm up, a few like half or less than half of what I was going to do from like a sprint's perspective. And it felt great, and I had fun. It's one of those things that's like, I tend to be an overworker, and I think that's one of those things that I'm overcoming, is just trusting the right amount of work, trusting like a good stimulus, and not getting too fatigued and beat up. Obviously, there's a lot of variables at play for each and every one of us, but in general, if you're feeling fatigued, right, back off on the volume of work you're doing while keeping the intensity a little bit higher, and see how you do. That's all I got for today. Thanks for being here. Peace.